actually left me a £2 tip.
More money than sense, some folk.
I wet my fingers to bone in that chippy. Nobody leaves me out for now.
Morning, gorgeous. It's true, then. I see you do work here.
How'd you find me?
Oh, bit of detective work, you know.
You're a big lad for your man. What brings you around these parts?
This and that.
If I were Roy, I'd make you wear a hairnet.
You've got a point there. If one of her hairs fell into me egg balm, my number'd be up, that's for sure.
Don't be daft.
All the chemicals you've slapped on over the years.
This is my natural colour, more or less.
Not natural about you, love.
1 egg balm.
Not sure I fancy it now. Might as well, I suppose. But I'll be running a magnifying glass over it first.
Time is it?
Time you told folk what you're playing at, instead of keep disappearing and not saying where you're going.
Well, I hope you can get something out of him, Blanche, because I can't.
Would you really be interested if all I had to say was I've been to solicitors, huh? Sorting out even more documents? How exciting is that?
What's it to do with now?
What's it always to do with? Me, Danny, my dad. Happy families, if you hadn't noticed.
But I wish you wouldn't get involved in all that without Ken being here.
Whatever it is, I hope it's put you in a better mood.
Well, it has. Or it will do soon, anyway. And plus, I don't need Grandad. I can make decisions for myself.
Have you had anything to eat?
Not yet.
And he expects us to believe he can look after himself. Sit down before I get annoyed.
You never know. I might be coming into some money.
Haven't you got enough?
How's that possible? I'm not talking knickers and sewing machines now. I'm talking proper money.
So go on then, talk.
All will be revealed. I thought you liked surprises.
You're being very generous all of a sudden, buying drink for folk we hardly know.
That saves him talking to us, doesn't it?
Well, actually, now everything's done and dusted, I might as well tell you. I've sold my 40%.
I hope you're joking, lad.
Of Underworld?
Can you see the look on Danny's face when he gets back, huh? Thought he stitched me up by leaving me on my own with it. Look who's stitched up now. Fine, just whatever everyone's having, please.
Never mind the pub jobs, what about my factory job? And you've not spoken to your granddad, or even discussed it with anybody?
Why should I? And I've only had everybody tell me to keep hold of it. This way, I get the money. And I don't have to deal with Danny from now on. Fantastic.
What's he done?
He's seen somebody waving pound notes in front of his face, and common sense has flown right out the window.
Look at you both. Think somebody died.
You've not even said how much yet, but I'll guarantee it's not enough.
Gran, don't start, please.
Don't start. Your father built that business up from nothing.
Yeah, Barrow on the East End.
He'll be spinning in his grave listening to this. You should be ashamed of yourself, lad.
One thing I learnt from my dad is there's no room for sentiment where money's concerned. Let Danny sort it. I honestly don't care.
You made it then?
Just about.
You believe it's burning a hole in his pocket already? I'm not stopping here watching him make a fool of himself. Adam, don't get one for me. I'm going home.
You all right?
I was before I came in here.
Ooh, going somewhere?
You never know.
Frankie, this...
Right.
Indicate and just pull up outside my house.
I keep forgetting to indicate.
Brake!
Hey, it's not bad, that. Better than last time.
Are you trying to kill me?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. I had my eyes on the road.
It's not that I mind being run over, but I'd rather meet me maker under the wheels of somewhat a bit more stylish than a dog van.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. When I pass my test, I'll get myself a nice little super mini and I'll have another go at you. How's that?
Just make sure you finish the job properly. A clean mercy kill. No wounding.
All right, Kirky, love. You look a bit pale.
Oh, I hate to say it, but he is dead sexy.
Oh, I can never resist a fella with a nice car.
You can never resist a fella full stop.
Hey.
Hiya, Blanche.
Oh, been to the pub for your dinner?
Yeah, we have.
That place must be a death trap come in the afternoons.
Bev again. She's been ringing non-stop. Oh, do you know, I was no use to man the beast at work this morning.
Worrying about Tracy?
No, about the polar ice caps melting. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You know, Bev must realise that we're bound to tell her.
We've got no choice. Mind you, the only upside of this is that once we do tell her...
And all hell lets loose.
Yeah, but once that's died down, then she'll leave him. She's got to.
Which I think we agree is absolutely the best thing for her in the long run.
Best for who in the long run?
Oh, Mother. Hi. I didn't hear you come in.
Next time I'll whistle Camptown Races, shall I? Best for who?
Hey?
Am I talking in code? What you were on about when I came in?
Oh, just some woman at work.
Oh, aye?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to be late. See you later.
And I must get off to the library.
It's the last to know anything round here.
Hardly.
I expect you're looking forward to me going gaga like Mike Baldwin, so you can say whatever you like in front of me.
That is a horrible, insensitive thing to say.
Ken, you know what I've done, don't you? I've only left my purse at the town hall. You couldn't give me a lift back there, could you?
Of course.
It'll be closed.
No, they stay open later now.
I'll come with you. I could do with a run out.
No, because you better stay here. Tracy's going to pop by with Amy. Come on, then.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
See ya.
I thought you wanted me to dump him.
Oh, I'd like nothing better.
But he's a nasty piece of work and you don't want him getting violent.
Do you want one of us to be with you?
I can handle him, but if you could look after Amy, that would be great.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Hello.
Gran?
Can I get you a cup of tea?
You can tell me what you were talking about first.
What?
This is the second day running you've clammed up when I've walked into the room.
No, it isn't.
If you're thinking of putting me in a home, you can think again.
What?
I've got savings. I can still afford a little place of my own if you want rid.
What are you talking about?
Just say the word and I'll be out of your hair. I'll make my own tea.
So how's it going with you?
Had to pull me weight around the house. It's not easy with a Polish hip. But I try my best. This wouldn't happen on the continent, you know.
Mother, what are you wittering on about?
In countries like Italy, old people live with their children till the day they die. They might have been on the wrong side in the war, but they don't abandon their parents.
For the last time, we are not putting you in a home.
What's wrong with her? Not had a falling out, have you?
No.
Is that what this mystery's about?
No!
So, you admit there's a mystery?
Where is she?
You missed her.
She's in the back. So where's she gone?
Somewhere you'll never find her.
Now, this is Nova. Not by a long chalk.
You and Bev, daggers drawn. Her and Charlie the same. Tracy acting peculiar. I'm getting warmer, aren't I?
We can't go back to him this time.
Well, I think the important thing is that we don't gloat. And you know what she's like? She's capable of going back to him just to save face.
Don't think I've ever gloated in my life.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, just don't even let on that it's nice to have her back. You know, carry on as if we haven't even noticed.
Oh, you can change me this one. I'm not getting on with it.
And you'll leave it to me to choose another?
Make sure it's modern and that the print isn't too small.
We were just saying, I think it's a good idea not to rub it in that Tracy's left Charlie.
But it'll be hard for me to rub it in when I'm not being told what's happened.
They've had a row.
What about?
We don't know.
Yes, you do.
Right, well, I'm off now. Shan't be long, love.
All right, love.
Bye.
Bye.
What if I bump into Charlie? What am I supposed to say if I don't know what's been going on?
Say nothing. do you want to talk to Charlie Stubbs for, anyway?
Because he might tell me a bit more than you lot will. Yes. I think I'll have to buy him a drink and see if I can't get him talking.
It's a sort of wedding.
For good this time?
What, for the rest of my life, till I'm 90? Not sure.
Well, for the rest of the week.
Why, is this like a hotel? I need to tell you how long I want to book my room for.
No, of course you don't. Just ignore her.
Oh, well, I'm used to that, being ignored.
Hello!
Oh, good timing.
There. You normally like her.
You're supposed to ignore me. Your wife's given instructions. And have I not read this before?
No, they've only had it in a week.
Do you want to sit down, love?
Yeah, I'll just get some water.
And what does Amy think to all this coming and going?
Oh, she loves it.
Don't be ridiculous. How can a child of that age love never knowing where she's going to sleep of the night?
Mother, will you stop asking Tracy questions?
I'm only taking an interest.
Well, don't.
If I wasn't so hungry, I'd leave this table.
Oh, me and all.
And if I hadn't done the cooking, so would I.
Oh, which leaves just me eating on my own. I don't think I'd like that. Now, do stay, please.
Just be 2 minutes, go, mate.
Ah.
Is Tracy in? Because if she is, I'd like a word with her, please.
Would you like to step inside? I'll let her know you're here.
Tom.
It's Charlie for you.
What does he want?
Oh, sorry, but I'm not acting as a go-between. He's waiting.
She doesn't have to speak to him.
Well, somebody does.
It can't be me, because I don't know what this is about.
It's okay. It's okay.
What did you have to let him in for?
Because I'd rather they talked in private than in the middle of the street.
I have told you, I don't want to talk to you.
You don't have to. Just listen.
What, so you can tell me how it was all Shelley's fault and not yours? Anyway, not with that lot listening in.
So where then?
Well, I'll come over to number 6 then.
No?
In a minute, all right?
Okay.
Jamie!
Cheers, mate.
I thought I'd missed you.
I'm sure I've read this.
You haven't.
Then she must have written the same book twice.
Writers do.
Yes, it's me. I'm back. What did you expect me to do? Stop over there with him?
Oh, we didn't know what to expect.
I certainly didn't, since I don't have a clue what this is all about.
Not being nosy, but, you and Amy still with us, are you?
You know, you all think he can twist me round his little finger, don't you? Well, he can't, because I tell him what to do, and that's what you don't realise.
You want to go and tell him now?
I'll go. A straight question, assuming it's Charlie, do you want to see him or not?
No.
Right.
Sorry about this. I know it must be a pain, but she left before we finished our little discussion.
Well, perhaps she thought it was finished.
I just want another word with her. Then she'll be free to do whatever she wants.
Well, she's free already, and if she doesn't want to see you, then...
Are you never going to leave me alone? Are you going to stalk me now on top of everything else?
Because you're not giving me any choice.
No, I'm not.
I'll leave you to it.
I did admit you're right what you said.
What?
The really bad thing was showing you up in the Rovers.
Why?
Because I love him. And he wants me.
It didn't sound like you loved him this morning.
Have you never had a row and then made up again?
Oh, yeah, once or twice. You two never seem to do anything else.
So can't you just wait, let the dust settle and think about what you want in the long term?
Well, what's the point? Because I know what I want and he's over there and, well, that's where I'm going back to.
Well, we wish we could stop you, but we can't.
And we don't want to fall out with you, so... good luck.
And you see, from my point of view, it's all perfectly natural. I'd no idea why you left him, because nobody'd tell me. And now, I've no idea why you're going back.
And why should you have? Right. Well, see ya.
Hey, are you all set for your big day?
I've got to get off.
Well, I work.
Well, I know it isn't your first go, but in case you've forgotten, I can honestly say that there is nothing better than the blissful state of matrimony.
That's what we think anyway.
Oh, it doesn't suit some. Still, you're getting on now. If you're miserable, you won't have that long to endure it.
I can only hope that you will be as happy as we have been.
Everyone mithers on about being happy. I heard somewhat on the radio saying it were a form of mental retardation.
Thank you. I've just got to.
Oh, he don't seem that chuffed.
No, he doesn't.
Although I can remember behaving somewhat strangely myself just before we got married.
Suppose it's normal to be a bit jittery.
Especially if you run a pub and you've realised you're marrying a hopeless lush who'll sup you into the poorhouse.
Beggar me a talking dog. Have you told Fred that? Where is he? Has he sloped off again?
You can see his point if he has. I'll have a gin in there.
Hey, you are going to have to keep your eye on that one.
I will, won't I?
What's your children? Do I look all right in this?
Yeah.
You haven't even looked.
Looks fine. People will mistake you for the bride.
That was nice. Beth's just been on the phone. She's invited me to a champagne breakfast.
You've had your breakfast.
I'm glad because, you know, we had that falling out.
Oh, that's why she rang with it, to clear the air?
Well, I think so. Anyway, I'm going to get round there, so I'll see you later.
OK. Well, don't overdo the champagne.
This falling out, were it the one to do with Tracy? The one I'm not allowed to know about, was it?
It was. And now it's all over, there's even less reason why you should know.
Thank you.
Oh, this is very civilised.
It started as we mean to go on.
It's to be hoped it's not a long service. We'll all be crossing our legs.
No, very short.
Well, I thought it would be.
Babe, you've got to hide.
Oh, get behind
You've
her.
got to hide. It mustn't see
Your bride's over there.
I'll get a door. There she is. Shall I go back in?
I'm not looking. Have you seen me?
It's shut
Oh,
tight.
yeah. She's hiding.
Right.
The car's just
I
over here.
shut tight. I'm not looking. I've not seen you, sir. I've not seen you. Not even one little bit, love. No.
Well, don't move until he's gone.
No, what on earth's going on?
Babe doesn't want the bridegroom to see her, else it'll be bad luck.
Ridiculous.
Well, it might be, but I'm not risking it.
The amount of primitive superstition that surrounds these events, and we call ourselves civilized.
Oh, they're going.
Oh, there you go. How's
Thank you.
that?
Oh, way up. Champagne?
Oh, no. No, not for you.
Do we want these cars yet?
Well, yeah, I think everybody's just about ready to go.
Excuse me.
Hello, girls. Must say you both look beautiful.
Now, Dev's here again. Don't you think he looks worried?
You're always looking worried. You got a pen?
No, I haven't.
Ken, you got a pen I could borrow? Yeah, I think so.
What's happening? Is it Shelley?
Shelley? No. Nothing's happening now. Excuse me.
Well, it's a very peculiar wedding, this.
Blanche, what's happening? What did he say?
That it's not Shelley.
Shelley?
Not Shelley.
Well, yes, I know, but well, what did he mean by saying that? Blanche, why did he say that?
I don't know.
Ken, everything's all right, isn't it? Yeah, Ghidorah is, just slight delays.
Ken, what did he say?
There's a slight delay.
pardon. Was my stomach rumbling?
I wish I'd stopped at work. Dave ain't come back with my phone.
What, you think he pinched it? Oh, so all this is a setup so Dev could pinch your phone.
Don't be ridiculous. Gail, what did Dev say to you?
Oh, just wanted a phone number, that's all.
Whose?
Well, I think that's my business, don't you?
Oh, that means she knows, but she's not telling.
No. But you can believe I do if it makes you happy.
Don't make me happy.
Is there going to be a wedding or what? Don't know.
Here, do you remember our wedding?
No, I blanked it out.
It's Audrey, isn't it?
It's not who we want, it's me dad.
You know I can do this, if you'd rather. No, I have to. You have to do it, okay?
Right, I'm off. Anyone want left?
Yes, I do.
Here, you're not leaving me here.
Oh, come with us. Can you manage the pair of us, Steve?
Yeah, sure.
I've just had a really silly thought.
Go on.
We haven't all come to the wrong church, have we? You know, so here we all are waiting and they've got married somewhere else.
Of course we haven't. No, Ashley's here.
Everybody's here.
Hey, I've just had an even sillier thought. What if we're all in the right place and Bev and Fred have gone to the wrong church?
If only he said he were having doubts.
Did you see Ashley's face? He looked terrible.
Yeah, something's obviously happened. My money's still on Shelley.
Hey, he's coming back.
We've just heard that my dad, Fred, he's collapsed. And he's died. It's not long since we don't know the cause of it yet. But he's died. So none of this... Well, none of this is gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Come along, Ashley. That is terrible.
Come on, let's go. I don't suppose there's anything we can do.
I'm sure there isn't, but I mean, today of all days,
Well, you'd think whoever organised all this could give him at least a few days of happiness.
So it's not just him, it's the hole he leaves behind him. It was the same with Mike.
6 months, 2 days between them. Who would have thought?
It just throws everything out. The shop, the pub, Bev.
Audrey?
Nothing's ever going to be the same again, is it?
Bev won't, certainly. I don't know what to say to her.
She's lucky to have you.
I don't think she sees it that way. She was 10 minutes from being Mrs. Elliot. Now she's no one.
Mother.
It's bad enough being a widow woman. But for a woman who never made it down the aisle...
She's been married. She's had a family.
And where are they? Gather ye rosebuds while ye may.
Why don't you go and knock on for Craig, love?
Oh, well, I can text him.
It's 2 minutes away. Go on.
Off anywhere nice?
Oh, yes, Blanche. Paris.
Rather you than me.
Never have believed it of Audrey. I mean, the hurt she's caused.
Well, I knew her and Fred were close, but...
Close? People always say that when they mean at it.
What poor Bev must be going through. I mean, it's one thing mourning somebody you loved. Quite another when you find out something like this. I doubt if she knows what to feel.
Rita, the free gift's missing out of this. I know it's only a gooseberry lip gloss.
They're more trouble than they're worth, them flaming free gifts. On Sundays, I can't move for DVDs.
Free DVDs. It's either the Railway Children or Summit Miserable with Trevor Howard. We use them as coasters over ours.
So, you reckon she was seeing Fred same time she was seeing Keith?
Wouldn't surprise me. The number of fellas Audrey Roberts has had over the years, she should have a turnstile in place of a bedroom door.
I always had her down as real classy. Yeah, Audrey, a lady.
Oh, all fur coat and no nick, as we called it in my day. Still, Fred had an eye for the ladies. Look at that little Filipino bit. Aphid.
Orchid.
Oh, Ashley.
And she were Thai. Want to get your facts straight before you start spreading your poison.
Oh, Ashley, we were only gassing.
My dad did a lot for every one of you lot over the years. And this is how you repay him? Laughing when he's gone.
Oh, Ashley, we weren't.
Save it!
Ashley!
They never did out for me.
Ashley!
I've left the money on the counter.
Right. Excuse me. Do you know, your gob should come with a government health warning. Are you ready for off?
Now the gruesome Tooster have just got here, yeah? Jamie! Sean, help me! Jamie!
Jamie!
What are you doing? Stop
Get off me!
Stop it!
Jamie! You go near her again, I will put you in the ground.
Jamie! Do you want to smack me and all, eh? Just get it.
Come on, come back to mine, we'll get you cleaned up.
My shoes.
It's all right, you borrow some of mine. Come on, just till he's calmed down, eh?
Thanks, Sean.
Southerners.
Well, I bet. Jay, go back. You don't need to do this to yourself or her.
Who's going to look after you? Not him, and that's for sure. And I'm sticking around.
Why do I need looking after all of a sudden?
You know why. You need to protect him from himself.
You're pushing it, you are.
I think Ken's car's full.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it is.
Oh, it's all right, I'll get a cab. It's got me one perk to the job.
And where exactly are you going?
Well, Fred's funeral, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to a disco or an early Christmas party.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Blanche, but I'm not a semi-professional funeral goer like you, and I've only got one black skirt.
You should have considered wearing it.
Why are you acting so weird?
Singularly inappropriate.
Of all the nerve. Look at the cheek of that brazen hussy. Bold as brass.
You'd have thought she'd have had the good taste to at least stay away today.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm not wasting 20 minutes here while you wrestle with your conscience.
But I can't shun an old friend.
I'm with me, Mum.
Look at that. Everyone knows what she's done. Everyone.
Will you all please stand? We meet in the name of our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ, who died and was raised to the glory of God the Father. Grace and mercy be with you. We have come here today to remember before God our brother Frederick.
Going to throw herself on it.
Don't love it too much. I wondered if she were going to slur a few words.
I know some of you knew Fred a lot better than me. But he always knew the difference between quantity and quality. That's why we're marrying me. Me, I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Fred. And to lose him, as I did, feels very harsh, unfair. I feel crushed by it. Cheated. Till death us do part. Well, death's parted us now, and I didn't have the chance to say it, so I'll say it now. I do, Fred. I do take you as my lawful wedded husband. I do. I want him back again. I want my chance.
Nearly there.
That is Fred all over. He never get his timing right, could he? I'm gonna miss him, you know. I really am gonna miss him.
Dad. What? I've never seen the like. What's going on there, then?
Steady on, Blanche.
Funerals always bring out me fighting genes.
Ah, is that why you go to so many?
Lovely speech, Ashley. Very fitting.
Thank you, Rita.
Can't believe the coffin got stuck.
I know, I thought I was going to die.
And Liz cut me off. I had so much more to say.
Ah, my dad would have laughed at the coffin sticking like that.
No. He knew when a situation required a bit of gravitas. Stood round a grave.
If he can't have a horse-drawn carriage, I don't know who can. Or maybe he didn't want one. Rory'd have given him a discount.
He wasn't a millionaire.
Worth a few bob, though.
It was real affection for Fred. It was a lovely service, too. I'd have those hymns.
Would you? Oof, no.
Well, what would you have?
Well, I'd belt one out for you if you asked me nicely.
That's very kind of you, Rita, although it hardly seems likely.
Oh, that's cheery.
Well, it wouldn't have anyway. It'd be something with a bit of dignity.
The son has got his hat on.
Now, come on, that's not suitable for anyone's demise.
Bring me sunshine. Oh, now, that's a lovely song. I know all the words to that.
Zadok the priest.
Can't sing that.
Well, if all you're offering is tunes from shows, then I'd rather have nothing at all.
What, deny 3 men and a dog my version of Zippity-Doo-Dah? You spoiled sport.
Thank you. Right.
He's gone right past. I thought we were going to have a right old Barney then.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, don't sound too disappointed, will you?
Me?
Both of you. Oh, don't let's start fighting between ourselves, shall we?
No. Fred wouldn't have wanted that.
He wouldn't have wanted this either.
No, but I think he would have wanted something with a bit more life. You know, whenever you think of Fred, we think of his esprit, his relish.
You do. You're right, you do. Right. Well, I've had a few. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can bring to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hey, now, come on. Join in. Don't be miserable. Make me happy through the years. Make me happy through the years. All day long, keep me singing happy songs. May your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love.
Mind your step. There were coffee and cakes all over the pavement earlier.
Excuse me?
Oh, the wife's always the last to find out. Your Danny had a coffee shower from his own son. I don't hold with takeaway coffee. What's the point? If God had meant us to sup out of polystyrene cups, he wouldn't have invented China. I feel like old Mother Hubbard. Are you open?
Yeah, I've not got the trays out yet, but I can get you what you want out the back.
I were after a bit of Best End, but only if it's fresh. I don't want it if it's been hanging round since... well, since you were open last.
It's all right. Boris stocked up yesterday.
You can't be too careful where your meat's concerned. Any road. I'm glad you're open again.
Thanks.
This is the hard bit. Getting back to the routines, picking up the threads. Feels wrong, doesn't it?
It feels too soon. Not even laying to rest properly.
That can't help. But any time had seemed too soon. Don't worry. Nobody'll be expecting gay repartee for a while.
Not my dad's department any road. Most things were.
He'll be missed, all right. But he'll be expecting you to step into his shoes. You could start by changing the sign.
Sign?
Over the shop. Whether you like it or not, it's Peacock and Sons now.
I suppose so.
Seen it in the...
Sorry to interrupt your matinee performance, but I wanted a word.
I beg your pardon?
I actually felt sorry for you. But then I saw a bit of genuine emotion over the road. A lad sincerely mourning his father. I've been to the gallery twice nightly.
You don't know what you're talking about. I lost my husband, and then she spoiled every memory I ever had of him.
I don't doubt it. So why hang on to his ashes like some trophy? Give his son some peace of mind and yourself a bit of respect back before it's too late.
We're fine for aniseed balls, Norris. And drawing pins. Look, why don't you get on with your holiday? I'm going now, Norris. Bye. That's the third time this morning he's rung.
Never mind. While the cat's away.
Sorry?
There aren't any cameras going, are there?
What are you talking about?
These scratch cards. Slip a roll into me handbag, then I'll go home and rub 'em off.
What?
There's bound to be a winner in there somewhere. Then we claim the money, pay for the cards I've used, and split the profits 50-50.
Are you serious?
All newsagents do it on the sly.
Well, number one, they don't all do it. Number two, I'm sure Rita doesn't. And number three, I certainly don't.
Oh, don't be such a spoil sport.
Spoil sport? I could go to prison for this. I've read about it in the papers.
They only get caught if they don't cover their tracks.
Anyway, it's not just that, it's the principle. I mean, number one, it's theft. And number two...
Oh, give the numbers a rest, for heaven's sake.
You know, I'm astonished at you, Blanche, for even thinking about it.
70-30. Split in your favour, then. Final offer.
No!
Dean this morning when I came in.
I'm surprised a woman of your intelligence bothers with that kind of thing.
Don't come the high and mighty with me. It said in the paper I'd have some good luck today.
You and 1/12 of the world population? Well, if there are 12 signs of the zodiac, roughly 1/12 of the world will have exactly the same thing happen to them each day. Bit unlikely, don't you think?
I'll go and read it where I won't be scoffed at. Oh, I'll take a Gazette while I'm at it.
Oh, that's $3.90 for the magazine and $40 for the Gazette.
Oh, come on now. I'm in fair dues with the scratch cards if it's breaking the law, but nobody'll miss these.
Nice try.
There must be some perks to the job. You'll only throw these away when the new one comes in.
Anything we don't sell goes back to the wholesaler.
I'm not that desperate that I'm paying for 'em.
Right, I'll have them back then.
Please yourself.
Not such good luck after all, eh, Blanche?
What was going on there?
Oh, it's just Blanche after a few freebies. Hello.
Ah, you survived then?
Just about.
Go on then, you win. I'll pay for it. It's come to something when your own flesh and blood won't help you out.
Why, what's happened?
Blanche took umbrage when I wouldn't let her have a magazine for free.
You can't do that, Mother.
Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't dream of coming between him and his principles.
Everything all right, Bev?
It was, till this dropped through the letterbox 10 minutes ago in my Gazette.
Golf in life.
It were one of Fred's. I cancelled it weeks ago, because if you remember, he died.
So sorry.
Not the surprise I were expecting on what would have been his birthday.
Can't think what happened.
I cancelled all the other ones at the same time. Never been a problem till now.
Like it was me. I put it in the bag. But it said in the book that you still took it.
And you never thought?
Look, it's obviously been
A mistake. Don't worry, Ken. We all make them.
I'm sorry, Grandad.
It's not your fault. I should have made the bags up myself. If it's anybody's responsibility, it's mine.
Exactly. Trees die from the top. Old Chinese proverb.
Yes, all right, Blanche.
I wonder what Norris will make of this.
Well, if he'd amended the magazine order in the book...
Oh, so it's his fault, is it? Not 24 hours have gone, and a grieving customer is put through torment. You lucky she didn't cancel her order.
Anybody could have made that mistake.
You'll never live this down if I know Norris.
Well, does Norris have to hear about it?
Well, he doesn't have to hear about it from me, I suppose.
OK, you can have your magazine.
Oh, so you don't mind breaking the law when your reputation's at stake?
I shall pay from it from my own pocket, thank you very much.
I think I should do that myself,
Yeah,
Grandad.
all right, well, we'll share it then.
Looks like Miss Stars were right. Turned out lucky for me after all.